This team ain't got shit on PML.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000
I drunk
spectators,
that medicine.
and they've come out in full force for this one. A
I had to drink
fantastic
that medicine.
atmosphere here in Minneapolis.
New control. I showed this bit. I had got this bit when I. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ain't even that new. I've been playing with this bit for like 4 games now. 4 or 5 games. This my Madden controller. See, I had to. I realized that I be going through the controller when I play NCAA, so I can't have the same. That bit is fire though, bro. Now that bitch is fire. The other one I'm getting though, way tougher. I ain't gonna lie. The other one I'm getting, bro, way tougher. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This bit nice, bro. Oh my god. I'm not rich, bro. I'm not paying for these things. These are gifts. You know what I'm saying? These are gifts from people that love me. So, I'm you know what I'm saying? See, the problem is, bro. You know what your problem is? Let me tell you what your problem is. Rule number 1. They be like, it's Christmas time. What you want for Christmas? You asking for Burberry, Givenchy, Louis V. You asking for Gucci. You see what I'm saying? You asking for stuff like that. I'm asking for $70 controllers that you could get at any time. I don't need it for December. You could buy me a new controller in September and say it's my Christmas gift. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. I'm so content with that, man. Yes, give me the controller. Oh, bro, look, then you know, then my whole childhood I was blessed because I was born in February. So like, right after December, January, I'm right back to gifts. And then my mom always in a good mood. February 9 times out of 10 I was
he's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down, and that's what he just did.
I might stay like that. I don't even like arguing with these dudes in the service no more. It'd be boring. I'm sick of the delusion, man. I'm sick of the delusion that they get themselves to speak to me.
Inside the 30, and all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Shutting up.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It really ain't even villain rule.
All right, Charles, let me put you
it's just like
those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't.
I understand why it is how it is, but like these dudes be fanned out for me, like, you know what I'm saying? The way a girl could love me is the way that these dudes be, bro, like, and I'm not even on that type of time. Feel me? Like randomly saying my name, hating, delusional comments, like, what? You can't go from winning versus me getting excited and then saying, oh, you trash. That don't even make no sense to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You excited for a reason, my dude. Like, you wasn't supposed to win the game. Like, you surprised you won.
Passing game dialed in now.
I just don't like that shit.
Now, the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection
I'm
detail?
sorry, I just don't
They're
get
not
that.
allowing anyone near the guy throwing
Me
the football.
personally, I don't get that.
So not quite a first and goal. It's
I
first
go
and
from,
10
oh my
from
God,
the
thank the
10.
Lord I won versus you to, well, you trash and you this and you like, I don't
Give us to
get that.
DiMercato. And just shutting him off
Hey,
there.
I
And
ain't
he
know
fights
that.
his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown.
I don't even want to argue with these dudes no more, bro. It'd be a
With
waste
his
of
ninth
time.
rushing touchdown on the year. And the
They
Cardinals
don't
will
keep it
jump
real.
on top with the
All they
game's
want
first
is,
score here this
all they
afternoon.
want to see is bro screaming at the camera.
Riley Patterson
You know
now
what I'm
for the
saying?
extra point.
I'm cool with entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with entertaining, but Nah, this ain't the time.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
You know what I'm saying? I can get mad. I can show you I'm mad, but I ain't gonna. Like, if you watch November, October, really all the way from July to November. Yeah, you watch from July to November, bro. You gonna see me. I forgot my kicker time. Listen this bitch. You watch from July to November in this motherfucker.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
I don't know if I ever told you. I never told you this. I really never told anybody this. I broke TVs on accident back in the day. So, like, I had to learn to stop raging early.
Corral him, he fights through. And he's going to get
this I had
down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a first down. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
It's going to pop up.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. And we're tied 7-7.
Oh, you strong as hell. That boy is strong as hell, yeah. Dog, strong as hell. God damn.
Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Bro said he chipped that. Bro, he chipped that bitch, dude. Nah, bro. Don't try to discredit yourself, bro. You just flex the muscle, yeah. Flex the muscle, bro.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
You seen this man ask me to party up, bro? Talking about some is we partying up. Well, you know, down I ain't getting no fucking party. He funny for asking me that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Not getting no party with you, bro. I'd rather sit in this bitch and talk to myself. I'm scared. I'm sick, but I took some medicine.
Throwing now is Murray.
I'm feeling better, type.
Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Trying to see how much schedule the game, bro. The kicker broke in this bitch, bro. Anytime I pick left, my dudes don't run to the left. Like, they just start running off the field.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I picked middle right there.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, but their last time out looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 59 yards. McKee will look to throw it. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Come on, I like that shit. Because he's blistering.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
How did I not pick that? How can I not?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw is Murray. That's complete to McBride. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Murray now. Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get
under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game? Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Going too wide and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The key to throw here. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Vikings had 12-3 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And McKee now. The looking deep here for Flowers.
Come on,
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
So
McKee now to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. McKee. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's McKee. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
York able to send this one through. And that will tie things at 17. So they're going to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Murray now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back to throw now on 1st down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
I snapped the ball, and his D tackle went immediately sideways with my O-line. Like, immediately. With my center, he went straight sideways. He didn't do anything else.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in
Like,
the
bro,
books.
me,
You're
bro,
watching
I
the
know
NFL
what's about to happen, bro.
on EA
Like, I
Sports.
snap that ball, I know exactly what's about to happen. Like, I know exactly where I'm about to go with this ball. I'm about to put this bitch on the money. I know what's about to happen. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This bitch real life, like, you feel me? Like, I see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Welcome you
snap, like,
back
come on,
live
man.
now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
Oh,
Gunn,
I snap
set
that
and
bitch, I
ready to
see
rock
it. You know
for
what
the
I'm saying?
third
Like,
quarter.
I see immediately his D tackle just get on side my old lineman. I don't even understand that. Like, why that happened? I don't know. That was crazy. It really is, but we gotta play defense.
Both these
Gotta
offenses
play
have been
defense.
in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
We don't get pressure. Like, we don't do nothing fancy in this league at all. We just play. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah, man, dude, what we doing this bitch. Win, lose, or draw. I ain't gonna lie to you. Win, lose, or draw, bro.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next
Play
drive
football,
underway.
bro.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. And now an audible here into something else.
You don't quick now, but I know what I
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
can do.
Down to about the 32.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 26.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to throw, McKee. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run here with Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. In motion goes the tight end. Once more, it's Pacheco. Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Looking to throw. McKee. That escapes the sack. Eluding the...
Thank you, bro. That is some of the lamest shit, bro. Stop fucking doing that, man. Lame ass nigga. Bro being so fucking lame, dog. Shit is aggravating,
Penalty
bro.
certainly
Like,
makes things tougher here as they
damn,
try again.
bro.
Third and goal.
That shit about to make a nigga spaz. That shit not cool, dude. Like,
snap as they'll look to throw.
oh my God, how can I know? Once again, it's another pick that I can't.
They're gonna try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Hey, bro, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? What the fuck, man?
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That's a fucking pick, man.
Cade York on now for the field goal from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Them two terrible
York
passes.
able to send this one through, and that's going to tie things at 20. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settled for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound like something counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep route.
Shouldn't have even
so
broke the sack, man. Like,
if you're going to throw it, if you want to run it, there's just not as much
man,
space.
come on,
they end up
man.
having to take 3 there.
You want to play bad defense, bro, just make the read there with it. That's what he want to do, bro. Just make the read there with it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein. Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
3rd and 2. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Here's Murray. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. This pass complete to Melton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Murray. is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
What a great sight.
Excellent job.
What a great sight. We don't see no outsider right there. Oh, what a great sight. Oh, my God.
Amari DiMercato. His second touchdown of the
You got two no outsiders. You had one of them outside of the dirt. Oh my, okay. Like, what is he doing up there? He ain't playing no coverage. This ain't a coverage down. We're not passing right here. Okay, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's wonderful.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
Nothing but a word right there. That was great. Do that every time. Keep him from off that edge. That's what we want him at. Give me an edge where we can run that bitch too.
Take a 7-point lead now.
Thank you. Forever grateful. If y'all ain't know, I'm Mr. Grateful. That's what they call me. That was crazy. I don't know what he was thinking.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter.
No more tackles.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 7.
I don't know who that was.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. McKee going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. McKee will look to throw it. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
I can't tell you why people throw the ball so fast, but I could. I'm just not going to tell you.
From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. He's got it at the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Murray now, third and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McKee flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 2nd and 10, McKee escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Operating from the gun. McKee, he'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That is one of the worst formations he could have went to.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
So serious.
And it's going to be bad.
I don't know what he could have done out of that. Like,
with the football.
I wasn't even playing. Like, I was dead serious. That one of the worst formations to go to for that down.
And that will force a turnover on down.
Yeah, that was not. I knew that wasn't going to happen. That took too much. Took too much that you don't have, my boy. I'm not dumb.
Back to throw it, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He got goal line stuff. That's so stupid.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Back to throw, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. An audible here to get a new look. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. New York now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
Oh my God, it's a wonderful feeling when I don't see.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Oh my God, not again. Not again. Not again, Will. Not again. Hey, I don't know who's telling them to go to these formations.
Vikings going to use their third and
they
final
timeout.
You know what I'm saying? As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up second and 7. A run, it's DeMercado. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. What do they have for this? Third and 11. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big time
that one
moment.
pick like a
no
gopher.
one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads.
Oh, thank the Lord we ain't take no injuries. And I'm here regardless now. What that put me at? Where's the, oh my God. GG's, catch me.